Hello everyone. So this is Dumpy's reading as to what's he gonna do. Oh my goodness. What's he gonna be doing? Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. Whoops. So I have to put some intention here. If the man card comes through, that's him. Actually, yeah, I better do it that way. Because there's a 45 card in this deck that used to be his, but I think it's better to assign that card for its true meaning, which is illness. And if the woman card comes through, I have to hold with the hard and fast rules that it's Melania. Them are the rules. Okay, so what's he doing? What will he be doing today? I'm doing these readings because I'm always asking that in meditation, and and I pretty much just get the same thing, but I think the cards will give me some more detail. So what? August 12th, 2025. Don Cornholio, what are you doing? Oops. And sorry if you guys can hear all that background noise. I think they're working on some trees down the street from me, and it's quite loud. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Right there. Okay. Of course. Let's get the cards laid out first. Yeah. Okay, that's making sense so far. Dang, dude. Here's Melania. Maybe he's trying to pay her to do something. Pay for another appearance. Yeah, social something. Let's see. We'll get it figured out. Oh, that card was... I had that card yesterday. We had the letter yesterday too, and the lightning. Okay, so... this is interesting. So the key is looking for a solution, a way in, someone to say yes to you, something that's really important to him, but it's also his karmic lessons. He's trying to influence someone, and he's feeling very empowered and connected to his power. Yeah, and it relates to what he's putting out there on social media, how he's interacting socially, and he does have obstacles, but there are also secret hidden enemies hiding back there. And this has to be Russia, but then on another level, this is a card that has to do with money and power and protection, and it mirrors the card it's called safe, but it's all about cash, money flow. So he's using his power and his influence to nurture like his own personal coffers. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. That's something we can just take for granted every day. And he doesn't. Now, I love kitties, and this is not what I mean about cats, but the meaning of this card in this deck is selfishness. And he is seen as being selfish. He's also, this is also a card of hidden entanglements. So he's entangling himself in a negative way, in a really dark way. And I'm thinking the whole world sees that. And he's partying again. I mean, wow, we had this card yesterday too. It's 52 cards in this deck. You saw me shuffle for a long time. Probably too long. But no, I guess not. So anyway, and then he's being watched. He's being surveilled. But he's also watching. He's spying on Melania. And he's trying to contact her via text, is what I would say. And he's hiding and lying, and he's covering up his real intention. I think he's planning to, because of this angle here with these cards. I think he thinks the only solution to get her around him is to pay her, and he wants her to kind of party with him. I imagine it may have to do with traveling to Alaska to meet the Tues. That's interesting there. If I go with just the 3 cards opening up the readings, since there's only 5 here, I could just take a couple. But again, it's right. I already said it there. It has to do with him interacting with the public and networking and making connections and trying to be popular. The big public figure. He'll be outside. He'll be doing things outside, and appearances outside, but it's all about his money. But he's going to be talking like, I'm the big guy that makes money. And but then again, something's expensive. Something is expensive, and he's feeding us he's trying to be warm, he's cooking something up is what he's doing. He's cooking up a way to make more money and give himself more power. And with the 4 corners, there are entanglements that are not so good for him to be involved in, and the public is seeing all of his grifting, and it's an obstacle for him. And but then again, he's looking for her. He has something he wants to reward her. Just like I said, money, pay for play kind of thing with him. It's kind of like the story of her whole life, right? Hidden clans, like this, this award card, reward medal, I think it's called, is all about people that are in like clubs, like a secret club. These clubs of hidden enemies are preying upon the nation and the world. Okay, so let's see. Bringing these cards together, knighting these 3, putting something out on his Truth Social about spending money or a deal or something that's supposed to be going out to America and into, well, I think it could be him talking about building the stupid ballroom. And I don't know that he'll ever get it done, because everything I'm reading, little updates when I get updates about it, looks like it could take years. And I think he did say the plan was to have it done by 2029. Well, as soon as you're gone, dude, nobody's going to want to. Especially, well, maybe they will do a ballroom or make it into something, but they sure as hell won't finish it with gold leaf. Because, does anybody do they really want Washington, D.C. looking like Russia? Or Mar-a-Lago? So there's that. And then with this angle here, so we've got, money. It's all about money and power and trying to protect yourself and be the big guy. And this might have to do with his weight as well. Like, this could be a prescription for his weight that he gets and pays a lot for. Well, we pay for it. Whatever he puts in his gob hole, we pay for, or however it gets in him. Jeez. So there's that. And then also, and it may turn out to be something else. So if you guys know how to read these cards or you get guidance, drop it in the comments, because the more set of eyes, the better. And we'll see how these dailies play out. So, and I'm always doing them the day before, like today's the 11th. Now, and I'll still do his health, don't worry about that. So this angle here, there are major obstacles to his public persona, and I think the shocking, like he does things to shock people, and it's too, people are tired of his sudden just putting out these awful words on untruth social. That's what's here. And then these two cards mirroring. So the Tower card in the Lennies is very different than the in the tarot. This is the card that would rule our institution of who we are as a country. This would be our Constitution. This would be the boundaries. I'm feeling like this has to do with his what it's actually costing the public with taxpayer dollars, with the the National Guard that he's putting in around Washington, D.C., because to me this is the boundary of Washington, D.C. But this is also a card of him isolating himself. So he may suddenly feel like isolating himself. And is he drinking? Why do I keep getting this card? This card is about partying. But is he partying with somebody he thinks he's going to be rewarded by? There's an obstacle. It could be, it's just really about an invitation here and trying to reward Melania with some money, right? See? Yeah. And it may be, like I said, that invitation to go to Alaska with me. Like she wants to hang out with Putin. I don't think so. It should be completely illegal for him to travel over there, just because he can go, the other way around and be out of the International Criminal Court's territory. I mean, because he's got an arrest warrant out for him, or they have an arrest warrant out for him. So that's outside of this reading, but I already read on that. Melania is confused by his words. Yeah, that makes sense to me, because he's knucking futs, and I doubt he, can you imagine him texting you? Can you imagine her like seeing it and going, oh God, now what? Can I hide in my cave? I gotta hide. I gotta block this man, right? And she may very well block him. It makes me wonder. Like, what could he do about that if she did? Is he gonna go hunt her down? I doubt it. I wouldn't mind seeing that cat fight. I think she would win. So, then again, she's probably afraid of him, because remember what he did to his first wife. We know she's afraid of Putin. So anyway, back to him. Focus. Yeah. Partying to get rewarded. It's shocking to the institution of our nation. He thinks he's the big guy with all the keys, and he's spying on people. This is the second day in a row we've gotten this card. He's spying on people, and it's a tangled web, With another thing with the clouds here. So the clouds has the power to hide things, but create illusions. But it's also a person who's lacking clarity. It's also a person who may have long COVID, This is because I used to always, when I did the dailies for him when he was first in, COVID comes out, and then I kept getting this card for super spreader events, and then the clouds was my COVID card, and then I kept getting that illness card. So he could be interacting with the public in a way that is trying to hide and be underneath the radar. When it comes to protecting us, of course, we have zero protection. If another pandemic happens, we're on our own. Just look what RFK Jr. has done. I think that was out in the news yesterday. Canceling the whole mRNA vaccine because he thinks it doesn't work, and he thinks it's bad. It was like a miracle breakthrough. So yeah, okay. So SARS-CoV is a challenge with this administration. Let's see, am I missing anything? I've got Melania. It's no big deal, really. We don't have dirt nap cards, but this isn't the health reading. This is what he's doing. What he's doing so that we can protect ourselves. So what we need to know is, he's just filling his coffers. We have to vote in a way that protects ourselves in the future, of course. Oh, God, if only there could be, because, if this were what's happening to him, this would be our, legal implication card, and it would have to do with grifting, but I wasn't asking from that angle. So, yeah. I could reshuffle real quickly and ask, but I'll just do 9 cards. Why not? I hope this isn't going too long. I hate it when it goes long, because then I have to edit the 2 clips together. It takes me forever to upload it. I have to use 3 different programs. Bitch. Woe is me. Okay. Come on. All right, there we go. Quickly. Oops. What will be happening to him? What will be happening to him today? Maybe I should try it this way. They're probably going to fall apart anyway. No, that's easier. Okay. What's happening? What'll be happening? The flumpy. Okay. What's happening? What will be happening to Cheetolini, Mussolini, Don Cornholio, Diarrhea, Dawn. Tuesday, August 12th. What is happening? There. Obstacles, hidden enemies. We have some of the same cards. There's Putin. Whoa. A double whammy of interactions with Russia's leader, the little short guy, the little bald with the bacon strips, over the top of the head. Oh, and there's Melania again. Melania's blocking his texts. She's like, I don't want to. No way. Oh my God. Oh hell, let's just do two more columns. Okay, what's happening to him is, then here's, this is, ooh, damn. Okay, didn't mean for that to happen. Guess this will just be a little longer. What's happening to him? He's got to take a lot of lie downs. There's a legal issue going on, and it could have to do with his meeting with Russia. That's a big conflict of interest. I'm just going as fast as I can here. Demented Don has to lie down. Okay. And he's been too abusive, and people are being abusive to him because that's how, it's how karma works. He's making repetitive text connections to Melania, trying to get her to whatever, take the money, come with me, whatever. And why don't we have a ghost card here? We need a ghost card. She's ghosting him right here. He's making more hidden enemies legally within government. This is our government card here. His own clan is blocking him. He has hardening of the arteries here. I mean, I wonder, is this a dirt nap card here? This is a major problem. Unless it's like a hidden server that he's putting Russian, like if he's planning. Well, this is more what's happening to him. This could be Russia. This could be Putin, who's got the tools which would be a thumb drive to put the data on when they meet up, or recording the information when they talk on the phone. I'm sure they have burner phones. That's so much of what they do is a ruse because they're big buddies. Melania's telling him she wants to stay home if she ever does contact to get to him. She wants to stay home, but again, I think she's hiding from him, and because she knows he's demented and all he wants is money, but he's certainly willing to pay her money to come with. Again, that's but what's happening to him, bam. Because she knows what it would be like being around him and on a trip where she can't get away, that kind of a thing. Let's see. People on the internet are repeatedly putting out that he has Alzheimer's on social media. This is our Alzheimer's card, and it's all over social media. It's going out and out and out and out, over and over and over again. And this could be, what's his name's book, Andrew Lowney's book. This could also be that Putin is planning on some secret communications, like I said, on a thumb drive, all of that. I'm just hopping around. Yeah. So, people are talking about the money, the grifting, the Alzheimer's, the dementia, the going up on the friggin' roof again. Did he go? Is he going? Maybe he's going up on the roof again, and they're talking about it because what's this? Here's the White House. Here's our government. This could be the roof too, because it's up high. It's up high. Crazy grandpa's on the roof again, it looks like. And people are talking about it, posting about it online. Yowzers. Okay. This could be a shot that he has to get, a prescription shot that he has to get for his heart that's happening to him. And he has to be down for a while. Secret shot. Besides Putin, this is that's a jab, right? Isn't that a jab? It's an arrow. And it's secret prescription for his heart, right here. That whole line right here. And Melania's like, oh yeah, maybe can you give him a shot for something that'll just take him out? I don't know. It could be that Melania's looking at, I think for her this has to do with Putin, and she doesn't want to have anything to do with it because she wants more peace. But then again, she always goes for the money. She's definitely gone for the money. Over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. So, there you go. Yeah, that's all I have. Okay. Take care, you guys. Bye.